French wine.
The typing of the dead. Overkill.
Check that audio. Make sure it's all good.
House of the Dead. Overkill. It's not just good. It's fucking delicious.
That looks fine.
Critics said it's fucking good.
This game rules, man. Oh.
Critics said
Okay, fine.
it's motherfucking good.
How goes it? Pretty well. Gotta download and install the hentai mod. Oh.
Said I would
For typing at the dead?
dick.
I mean, is it really that far away to begin with? Warning, my keyboard is very loud, and this game is all about typing. So, I have no idea how this is gonna sound. You'll have to let me know if it's definitely or deafeningly annoying. No sound? Okay. It's just lines? What do you mean?
For the guns, a voluptuous vixen vowing violent vengeance.
Hentai quote.
Papa Caesar, you better pray those fucking pigs
You made me click on stuff! Look at you! Dang it, chat, you're always like, do this, do that, click on that, buy this, watch this! You guys, oh, I see. Okay. I understand now.
with you before I
It changes the, okay. It changes the line, or the, what you have to type. That is actually bad, because believe it or not, I don't type those things very often, and now the audio's desynced. Do you see what you did? Do you see what you did, chat? Do you see?
Candy Striper.
Dang it.
Just your average girl next door.
Do you see what you did? Do you see it? Well, whatever. I'll just start the cutscene over.
Hey, artists only backstage.
And strippers.
Actually, it's going to be pretty obvious right away if my keyboard's messing up too, which I have suspected it might be. My progress. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's right. That's the loading screen. It's that. God, I should more centrally place my keyboard in front of the laptop. What is happening? That sound effect isn't. What's happening? Technology is cursed today. This might be more of a blurst. Okay, sure. God. Play. Jeez. Oh, apparently I've done this before. Oh, no, wait, that was somebody else. Never mind. Now we got it. Now we got it. I'm ready. Keys on the home, or fingers on the home row.
Sega.
Ready for power. Ready to shoot some zombies.
The typing of the dead. Overkill.
Did they give all the characters like little keyboards and battery backpacks in this one? Oh wait, this is not even the, wait, what? Oh, I guess I have played this before. Okay, well I'm playing it again. I'm gonna play Animal Crossing when the summer update comes out. If my Switch is not destroyed, yeah. It seems like.
What's up, motherfucker?
They met as adversaries.
The perfect way to
What was that for?
start this
A
stupid ass
monster
game.
made them allies. A secret agent, immaculate, intelligent, a rookie.
Yeah, mulligan time. No alt tapping.
They call him only G. His identity, a mystery.
I remember playing this on the Wii as soon as it came out and telling people that House of the Dead Overkill is super worth your time.
Cop.
And no one played it.
Isaac Washington. Make him mad.
His license
He'll
plate.
rip your balls off.
I'm gonna rip your motherfucking balls off.
Tonight,
I wonder if he'll rip my balls
the
off.
allies will confront
Title change, you're right.
Foul in the blood-soaked halls
I don't have to alt tab for that.
of Papa's Palace of Pain.
I can
Be a courteous guest.
use the power.
By tomorrow morning, I'll have my motherfucking revenge. Papa Caesar will be dead.
If we don't stop this mutant outbreak by tomorrow morning, we'll all be dead.
Because your first visit will be your last. Papa's Palace of Pain. Rated X.
Okay. Update. Didn't have to tab, nothing. I'm gonna whip your motherfucking balls off. Huh. Oh, ding ding ding. God. So I'm gonna put this up early. I think my W and my O keys may be going out. Oh my god. I'm going insane for a second. They don't always highlight stuff, do they? Like update? Sorry. Power-ups, or do you just have to hit tab? You do, okay. You do have to hit tab for each one, got it. Is there a reason you wouldn't just hammer on tab? Yeah, W's an important button, for sure. Yeah, it's very grindhouse Anderness. I mean, I think it was around the time that the Grindhouse double feature came out, like shortly thereafter, but certainly the Tarantino sensibility had existed for a while. Shift matter, no. Shift and white space doesn't matter, but it won't be wrong if you hit it, you know. Is that a power-up that does that? Oh, that's right. I never really got used to that. Crazy technique, but get a dry toothbrush and clean around them? I don't think it's that. I've cleaned out my whole keyboard fairly recently. There's no reason to not pick that stuff up, right? Some more points. It's just weird because the mechanic is usually like it's usually hard to find or shoot those things in time, but if you can just hit tab and hit them all, that's weird. Seems like it's excessively easy. Brothers. Your red switches kind of guy or blue? I'm whatever switches are in my keyboard right now. I haven't really experimented, to be honest. I bought this keyboard when there weren't multiple kinds of switches, so it just was what it was. Feel that punch. Just reminds you of Virtua Cop? Yeah. There's a legacy of these kinds of games. Yeah, they're blues for sure, because the tops are blue, but like I said, I cleaned the keyboard recently, so I was able to see the top of it. Hold on a second. Acoustics professor proves ducks do echo. Scientists have solved one of the acoustic world's riddles. It is a myth. They will announce today that a duck's quack has no echo. They will also add a trifle sheepishly that the echo of a duck's quack is very difficult to hear. Huh. Okay. It's just difficult. Interesting. Nope. I'll type you. I typed her to life.
Save my life.
Are ducks the most metal aviary creature?
Man, that ain't right.
I mean, I guess dinosaurs maybe? I did not save her. There goes my high score attempt.
Shit.
Oh.
I fucking hate
Are you
these
okay,
songs.
Steph?
Mutants? How many times do I have to tell you not to use
Oh,
the C
okay.
word?
Alright. Build
We're on an
stork,
express
the
elevator
most metal
to
bird.
going-
Shut up and press the button.
There's been a lot of pictures of seagulls and storks just consuming other animals whole lately. It's been an uncomfortable thing to see. Birds just gulping down other birds. That's pretty metal.
Taking the stairs. Washington, you okay?
No, I am not okay, asshole.
Shake it off, detective.
He might rip
Come
your
on,
balls off.
Let's move.
I do feel like I have to take one quick break. Two, thank everyone who just gave me money. John Wood. I assume you're brother of Joe Wood. Joe and John. Thank you for the sub. Jasona. Thank you for the prime sub. Roy Boy. By the Sea and Sand. Saracen's Lament. I'm Not Cranky. And Dork Chop. Thank you guys for all the subs. I can attest to your recommendation. This game rocked back then and still does now. Good. Yeah, I mean, it was the exact kind of game that everyone wrote off. Like, it was on the Wii. It was House of the Dead. A lot of those I already thanked, but sometimes I rethink. It feels good to thank people. It feels good to dwell on nice things. That's a good drop. Hi, bastard. I don't know what it is about the, like, special characters. It makes my head
Taught
pop.
these guys table manners.
Mother, these guys ain't human. I never seen this kind of crazy shit before.
All right, so what's the game plan? You restrain the subject, and I'll lead an interrogation?
Fuck that, Columbo. Shoot to May.
Yeah.
They're coming out of the shadows!
One of the things I thought was interesting about typing in the Dead is how much more challenging it is to write spontaneous words rather than write connected sentences because you can't carry momentum through words like you would normally do.
Extreme violence.
Run for your lives!
Think we should tell him the elevator's out?
I say we let him find out for himself.
Oh, that's very mean. Hey, mass attacks. Welcome.
A sadistic
Yep,
crime
I'm just
lord,
hanging out playing games,
master of a
man.
perverse science.
That's Twitch for you, I
My
guess.
darling Jasper.
I'm enjoying switching back to this
you have a
after
present for me.
basically a week of working on other stuff.
Caesar.
Our test subject at the hospital is showing progress. You've done very well, my boy. We shall celebrate this tonight with takeout Chinese.
A brilliant mind with a broken
Little orange
body.
chickie.
You've gone too far, Papa Caesar.
His talents turned to evil to protect the sister who raised him.
You impotent cripple.
Oh my god. Oh! Slapped a dude in
Think
the
of your
chin.
sister before threatening Papa Caesar. Next time you speak, turn the volume to 0. Fucking cabbage.
Nobody threatens Varla.
Uh-oh.
Ultimate sacrifice.
Freeze, bitches!
Because of the shocking nature of the following scenes, they are definitely not recommended for the squeamish or the easily offended.
Alright, children, close your eyes.
What the? I can't get a clean shot.
Ah! Yeah, like the phrases I feel like I can annihilate. Because you're used to typing like certain words after certain words.
Not so fucking clever now, are you, bitch?
Yeah, they definitely leaned into bad dialogue.
What in the motherfucking hell?
Whatever it is, just shoot it.
Not so fucking clever now, are you, bitch?
Quick, shoot it.
Yeah, they got memes in there. God bless Sega.
Offend.
It's taken me a while, but I've just grown to develop such an affection for Sega and everything they're attached to. They're one of the most charismatic
Fuck! How do you say
and
that shit
quirky
without moving your
game
lips?
developers and publishers.
Gee, you see this shit?
An act of mercy.
I can help ease the pain.
No, you can fucking not. Shoot the motherfucker.
Don't you do tact? That's what I am going to fucking do. You know,
Shut the fuck up and shoot. Shit.
happy now? Fuckwit.
You fucking bastards! You killed my brother!
You're his sister?
You're his sister?
Arla Guns, a doting sibling to a crippled brother, forced into a life of vice. Now she's filled with a primal hunger for revenge. Mankind's last hope now rests on the shoulders of two men.
Caesar's heading to the hospital. We gotta stop that asshole before he gets there.
Tasteful ride.
Don't disrespect my wheels. She's my pride and joy.
We'll take my car.
The plantation house has claimed its victims, but with Papa Caesar on the loose, nobody is safe.
You died trying to stop Caesar. I won't rest until I've shot his fucking guts over half the county.
What's the next Star Wars game? It's still Jedi Power Battles on Dreamcast this time, which I'm going to be playing today. That's going to be one of the random games I get into, so I will be playing that later. Maybe I can get back to level 5 or whatever. Who knows? Okay.
Daddy, can I?
I'm kind of glad I didn't hear the end of that sentence. Oh, that's why she was writing his...
The guns, a voluptuous vixen.
There, see, now it makes sense, right?
Vengeance.
She was writing his wheelchair.
Papa Caesar, you better pray those fucking pigs catch up with you before I do.
Starting fresh for Jedi, I have to. Unless I used like a code or something, but I don't mind playing through it again. That game's actually pretty fun. Last of Us 2? Maybe. I'll definitely be back on Last of Us 2 tomorrow. We'll see. I'm gonna be pretty impulsive today.
Candy Striper, just your average girl next door.
That's actually a pretty
but
good name.
behind her wholesome image lies a dark secret.
Oh, Jasper, my special little chair bear. One day, we'll be free of this hellhole.
Forced to degrade herself night after night for cheap thrills and a handful of dollar bills.
Oh. Jessica, thank you for the sub.
I swear, Caesar, I'm gonna shove this gun so far down your throat that I've gotta force my hand up your ass to pull the goddamn trigger.
That's pretty far up there, I guess. Or down there, I should say.
Kid, didn't your mama teach you to knock?
Oh, Varla, I'm sorry. I thought I heard Jasper's car pulling up outside and couldn't wait to see him.
Well, you're not gonna be much good to him with no head on your fucking shoulders. Not that you'll be much good to him now anyway.
Well, what do you mean?
He's gone, sugar.
He's left me? How could he?
He didn't have much choice in the matter.
Oh no! My baby's been wheeled away by another woman?
No, girl. Jasper's taken that great stair lift in the sky.
That can't be. His only went up one floor.
His batteries are flat.
Oh,
They keep
that
going.
silly Billy. I always told him to carry a spare.
He's fucking dead.
No! No!
No.
I'm sorry.
She was allowed 3 no's and that's
He would
it.
have wanted you to have this.
I love candy.
Now dry your eyes. We've got a scumbag to kill. Fuck, where are my keys?
Oh, Coco and Cindy took your bike. They wanted to go to the biker bar to turn some tricks.
Really? Anything else I should know?
Just that. Never mind.
Get ready to be titillated, tantalized, and teased by tasseled titty temptresses. But beware, these kittens have claws. Witness naked desire, naked lust, naked terror. Adults only. Keep both hands on the controller.
Man, that music. This game is better than it has a right to be. Or the cutscenes, at least.
Hey, artists only backstage.
And strippers.
feel like... not bad.
Violence.
Just tap, It is actually really hard to, like, talk and then process words at the same time. You can just tap tab every time you might be missing something and see if you can get it. Hello, Real Maddie.
Ew. Wash your hands.
There it is, see? Easy.
Extreme violence.
The most porny porn guitar.
What kind of asshole locks a fire exit?
It's a typing case sensitive. It is not. You can just rattle it out. You don't need to hit the spacebar either. Jesus.
Looks like it's business as usual out here.
Please never stop
Another
playing
bunch
weird
of
games.
creeps
I
pawing
never
at your
will.
body and tipping
I love weird games. It's not the most marketable streaming aspect, but as long as it's even remotely viable, I'm gonna keep doing it. Because gaming is too beautiful. Oh no.
My stage, bitch.
Zombie stripper.
Psychotic!
It's either porn music or a funky Tekken stage, yeah. Man, Tekken is has such good soundtracks.
What?
Oh, I could get some MK11 in today
This
too.
doesn't count as a fucking
Maybe start
emergency.
Dragon Quest? Oh, I guess my Switch recovers. Orgasm. What are you saying, game? What are you telling me right now? Down with this sort of thing. Careful now.
I'm the only one here who gets to shake their moneymaker on that fucking stage, bitches.
I love the, like, intentional deadpan bad acting. That's perfect delivery. Ah. Ah. Couldn't find the keys for a second. Broke my combo.
Heads up, asshole.
Who is
Looks
Varla?
like closing
That's
time
the
on a
lady wearing the
Saturday
crotch
night out
napkin, the dark-haired one. Not the blonde. Again, game. What are you saying? What are you telling me here? Have you opened up the packages? Not yet. I'm gonna do that later. I keep forgetting to. They're right here. What's up, Homerton? How you doing? Type in some zombies.
Gosh, that could have had someone's eye out.
bearded idiot. Yeah, back in the game. Doing it. Weird.
Oh my. I think we need to clean up in aisle 2.
So good.
You assholes in the tank.
Do you have to do space?
Why
You
don't
don't.
try using that fucking
But it doesn't hurt you to, so I will often do it just to maintain my rhythm, you know. Ah. Missed the slow-mo.
That's disgusting.
How can they do that? With no barbecue sauce?
Psychotic!
Varla, look. There's your bike.
No fucking keys, though.
Ah, that was Ginger Beard.
See, the service here hasn't improved. What a bunch of freaks.
Oh, get more story. Why do they have transparent clips? Magazine.
Right. Which one of you bitches has my fucking keys? Damn it, Cindy. Have you lost weight? Where's your little fuck buddy?
I actually have to pause real quick. Wait, well, wait.
Look,
I gotta wait for the
Varla.
cutscene to finish.
Look at Cindy's stomach.
Oh, fucking gross.
What do we do now?
We take those bitches down.
Okay. Quick break. And then I'll be back to combat Coco and Cindy. Okay. Alright, 1 second. Okay. What's this about an egg roll? Sorry guys. It's been an eventful day. I guess they're all eventful. Oh. All these lights strobing in here. Yeah, it is very Extreme G, isn't it? Man, Extreme G rules. Why did you slam an egg roll on the ground? Why would you do that? Oh, you dropped your egg roll. I see. You power spiked it into the ground. Yeah, don't waste that egg roll. God, egg rolls are so good. What did we do to deserve egg rolls?
You bitches never could dance.
Got him. That's a big got him. Texas size got him. I was enjoying an egg roll and it slipped out of my hands. That's the story. If only we lived in a land of egg rolls. This is a typing shooter? Yeah, Northen. It's a conversion of House of the Dead. Yeah, Tevin, this game is so good.
My bike better still be in one piece or I'm gonna come back and kill you fucking bitches all over again.
Another got him.
What happened to them?
Another big old
How
got
did
him.
they get like that?
Damn if I know, but I bet that sick fuck Caesar has something to do with it.
Where is he now?
Being chased by two asshole cops.
Then we should go after
We can
them.
get the Focusrite Scarlet audio interface. It only has one XLR input,
Jasper
but it
wouldn't want
wouldn't
you to risk
be
your
able to
life
plug in
avenging
10
him.
channel-
But Papa Caesar killed
Wouldn't I be able to
him.
plug in my 10
Tell me
channel
something I don't know,
soundboard
girl.
I'm not an audio expert,
Jasper had this thing he liked me to do.
but
Where I'd
Fuck, I don't need to hear
if your mixer
that.
puts
Now
out
let's get you the fuck
if your mixer
out of
puts
here.
out a mixed signal
Then are you
through
going
one
to try
XLR
to find
cable, I
Papa
assume you
Caesar?
can put it through that.
Sister, I don't try anything.
It's just I would assume your mixer could also output to your PC, but maybe
We'll
not.
be dead now. Come on.
Riding into the night, a trail of carnage, mayhem, and devastation behind them. Driven by a single desire, revenge.
Nothing like the scent of a beautiful video game. You should try the Texorcist. It's a typing shooter mixed with bullet hell mechanics. Huh. That sounds a teensy bit familiar. I was thinking about getting this game. Would you recommend it? Absolutely. This game rules. It's way better than it has a right to be for what it is. Yeah, this game's badass. It's fun for a single playthrough, even if you don't really care about arcade mechanics or high scoreboards or anything like that.
Are on their way.
Tonight, you have been admitted to
Scarlet can output a
counting
mixer into USB.
Rest
But
assured,
10 channels would be excessive if
I
it's
have
for
a plan
streaming.
which will
Yeah.
eliminate both
I guess if you already have the deck.
evidence of our work here.
Your symptoms? Cold sweats, irregular heartbeat, anxiety. The diagnosis? Bleeding horror that cuts like a scalpel to the heart. There is only one cure. A white-hot boot to the brain. Ballistic trauma. Collect your point-blank prescription.
Yeah, so words per minute I feel like is a bit different than playing this game, because if you're typing a full English sentence, I feel like you can pick up momentum as you're typing through the sentence. This is just a bunch of disconnected words, which I feel like is harder and slower than like common English phrases.
Oh man, I got a fever.
Yeah, I was thinking about Planet Terror the other day. I only watched Death Proof once. I feel like I should go back to that.
I'm gonna amputate your motherfucking head.
What about his balls?
Yes, that makes me a doctor.
Hardcore violence.
Intentional soundboard to be for a bunch of mics and for podcasts. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of channels that mix down into one channel that goes into your Focusrite, that seems like it could work. Let's see why not. XLR can't carry multiple channels, can it? It's just an audio signal
Please don't shoot me! I ain't no mutant!
for one audio stream?
Get me out of here!
What's the advantage to XLR? Or is it just a really outdated connection type that no one's been able to switch because everything is standardized to that. I have not noticed a I haven't noticed just like astounding audio quality out of XLR over anything else. But that's also a very like sort of background perception thing. Also not an industry professional. Great audio quality? Yeah. I've never had to work at like studio quality for anything. It's like, and it's gonna get compressed. Like no matter what, at the end of whatever I do, there's like YouTube or Twitch compression, so it doesn't matter at that point, I feel like. Oh, I don't have good enough headphones? That may be certainly possible. You need a decent setup to notice it, gotcha. Hold on. What's up?
I feel like you should open this and you should wear it.
Maybe later. Maybe after the sun goes down.
You think after the sun goes down? I mean, I feel like it's a good typing.
It's loungewear.
Where are you going that you need to change into loungewear? This is lounge life. This is what pandemic has given us, is that this is what it's supposed to be. Because this is technically a treat for you too.
Okay. Fair. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Behold the ultimate in lounge fashion. The all beautiful koi robe. Ready for a night of leisure, relaxation. It's not late enough. I feel like the sun has to be down.
Absolutely not. This is you. So one of the things about this is you're supposed to be able to like take it to the pool and like because it has a pocket, so you can put your beer in it, and then you can.
It's got a few pockets.
Yeah, that's why. Because it's like put your booze in it.
Oh wait, is
Chill
that
out
one?
to the side.
I think there's one that's like lined.
Yeah, I think it's like the chill pocket. And
Oh, wow.
Oh, the lined one is for putting your phone or things
Ah,
into so it
okay.
doesn't get wet.
Excellent. Yes. Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty great.
Good moves.
I'm glad that you like the koi.
Sound like be a bitch. You wear that bad bitch whenever you want. I like that. I like that. This is this is the lifestyle that I've. Glasses, scotch, and pipe. Yeah. That's what we need. Instead, I guess we'll just go for. I guess this would be what, like tequila. Whoop.
Violence.
Supposed to wear nothing under that. I mean, yeah. Believe me when I'm not streaming. I don't want anyone getting a peep of my goodies. This is comfy as hell, though. Ring anything? Yeah, of course. You're trying to cancel me tonight. Ain't happening. Oh.
No! No! No!
Psychotic!
I'm alive! I'm
The
alive!
lounging of the dead. Man, if I weren't in a ridiculous diet right now, I'd get me some sipping, but I can't be doing it. Can't be doing it. They said specifically no alcohol. So this is what separates the ripped people from the people who are happy. To a fat cup of G Fuel? Yeah. Man, what if G Fuel made you drunk? Wouldn't it be the coolest? What if G Fuel both had caffeine and made you drunk? I guess there are things that have done that.
I'm alive!
I'm motherfucking still alive.
It's not alcohol, it's vacation juice. Oh, jeez. What am I on vacation from? That was a little sloppy. Jeff? Yeah, I know, I just described 4 Loko. Or launch 4 Loko. Oh, that's right. They put, like, even Half-Life and Steam-related stuff in the PC version. It's awesome. Oh, I don't think you have to do hyphens. It looks like it'll just skip them over if you type the next word. The original Sparks? I'm not familiar with that. G-Loco coming to a town near you. One of these days I'll whip up a batch of G-Loco. Thank you, Pop-Tart. Yeah. I'm trying to get better about treating myself, you know? Stephanie showed me this and I was like, yeah, I want that. Normally I would try to talk myself out of it, but I've been doing some pretty good work lately, so I deserve it. Also, like, I can't sorry. I can't reward myself with calories like I normally do.
Please don't shoot me! I ain't no mutant!
How do I beat the last Trilla fight in Jedi Fallen Order? I don't remember that fight specifically, or rather I don't remember what I did. That's a tough one though. I can at least validate that you are not a bad gamer for struggling there. You've made contact with Joe Kukin's agent? Ryzen, what are you doing? There's some pretty amazing things happening. Should not have done that then. Hey, I was listening. You beat it by dropping the difficulty, yeah. That's the real pro gamer strat. Just turn the game off, dog. Go outside. There, you won. You beat it.
Psychotic!
What are you saying, video game? You talking shit about my koi robe? I'm gonna get Kane to read a few quotes. No one gets Kane to read a few quotes. Kane, decides to read quotes. Whenever he wants. And you're just lucky enough if that happens to coincide with your time. Yeah, Fallen Order was great. It seems like EA is really happy with it too, which is great. Oh, so good. EA learned the right lessons. Interesting. Well, I shouldn't talk too much shit, but was there a lot of YouTube coverage of the conference that they just had, where they were like they were really happy with Fallen Order and Battlefront's sales, and they were like, "This is great. This is working out. This is exactly what we want." For everyone that's strung their asses up about Battlefront, I really do wish that they would cover the fact that it seems like EA has righted the ship quite a bit. I mean, I'm not stupid. I know that, that's just not gonna... Even with the audience, that's just not gonna track as well, but I feel like it'd be nice if there was the same amount of volume behind the messaging of it. Yeah, Squadrons looks like an effort. I mean, it has a campaign. If it didn't have a campaign, I'd be much more concerned. But it does. Then again, Battlefront had a campaign, so...
Extreme violence.
Took your advice and started streaming. I've been doing it for the past couple of nights, and it's fun. Thank you for the encouragement. No worries. Yeah, Taddy, I'm curious, based on what I said before. After streaming a couple of times, have you already identified things you want to learn or look into or learn more about? That's always the case for me. It's like, before you get started, you have no idea what to do, and then you just have to try it once or twice, and suddenly everything pops out, and it's like, that's exactly where the problem is. Stuff like that. Activision's gotten worse over the years.
Ma'am?
The problem I see with Activision now is remakes seem to be the only thing that they are okay with putting out. They published Sekiro. Activision's treatment of Modern Warfare, I think, has been exceptional. They deserve some credit for that. Activision's 2020 has been alright. Mostly because they just haven't done much. Most of their studios have gone, can't finish a game for some reason. Activision has a lot of bloat on their ledger right now, bizarrely, but I thought Modern Warfare was, you could not ask for more, right? Am I wrong about that? I'm actually really curious about this. Is there any downside to Modern Warfare? Because it had a great campaign, great multiplayer, and now it's got Battle Royale that is getting updates and people are still actively playing. They did it right? I don't know. I mean, the multiplayer has a battle pass, but is that really so bad? In 2019, they put out Sekiro, and then they're really stepping on the remakes because I feel like that's all they've got right now. The file size, it would be great. Yeah, they should probably separate it into 3 distinct downloads. They've done that before, but file size. I mean, too much video game. Is that really a problem? Maybe. What? It's got to be somewhere. If it's in the game, it's got to go somewhere. So, What? The download size? Yeah. I mean, I get data caps, storage. I'm like, on console, you can uninstall the campaign. Okay. Does big game companies and publishers get too little credit for the good things they do? Oh yeah, of course, Spirit Base. When they're doing their jobs perfectly, that's like the expectation. That's the standard. It's like, okay, you're supposed to put out great games and over-deliver content that you undercharge for, and deliver a lot of free content after, and never do anything to make my life hard at all. That's the expectation. That's neutral. Any deviation from that is seen as super negative, which is kind of a bummer. I'd be okay with 200 fucking gigabytes if it was open world. Well, I mean, it's just, it is. That's what Warzone is, open world. It's there, unless you mean single player, and that has less to do with like the unique assets, I think. All the maps are terrible. I wouldn't call it good. Warzone is janky as fuck, so it's far from perfect. I don't think the maps are bad, but then again, I'm not a Call of Duty expert, so. Sniping in some modes can be absurd on PC.
I'm shooting her right in the face.
Got him. What about her balls, though?
Fuck did they come from?
Calling Warzone open world is misrepresenting open world. I'm talking about it in terms of the assets that are in the game. Unless you mean that like an open world RPG suddenly has a larger file size, that's not how games work. That's not how game assets are used, and that's not how they're stored. Oh. Oh, I was supposed to shoot the one that wasn't blinking. That's kind of cool. She's like crawling over the...
What the fuck? Are you okay, G?
That's cool.
Did you say something, Detective Washington?
Yeah, I think it's audio. It's the fact that it's three whole video games, really. And they're, like, all the assets are really, really high quality. The, like, the texture resolution in that game is absurd. The audio quality is really, really, really high.
Fucking with us all day. Time for some payback.
So... I get the mental correlation of, like, if this is a 120-hour RPG, it makes sense that it's going to take up more bits. But it's like playtime does not correlate to file size when it comes to games assets. It makes sense, right? There's more video game in there, but
While we're dealing with this
asset and file sizes don't
One issue at a time,
equate
Detective.
that way.
We have to follow procedure.
Oh, lossless audio clips? Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
They probably need that so they can, yeah, because doesn't Modern Warfare have ray traced audio or something like that? The audio in Modern Warfare is amazing. It's really incredible. Type that one real quick. Yeah, the music was popping off there. Not everyone has 4 terabytes of solid state storage. You're right about that. You're right about that. I get that. Like, especially with a game like Modern Warfare, where it's like, if you play the multiplayer, you're gonna want it sitting on your console all the time. So it just takes, it's like it's a quarter of your storage gone for good, basically. It's annoying.
No motherfucking.
Don't get me wrong, it's annoying.
Manicured only yesterday.
But in terms of, like, how it reflects on Activision as a publisher,
These ain't going.
it's kind of what I was thinking about. It seems a little unfair to ding them based on the delivered game's file size.
Hello? Who could be behind such depravity?
Some people are beyond done with the yearly release garbage.
It's for you.
The game is supported for a few months and then dumped for the next project.
Isaac,
I'm done with Activision as a whole and not from a Call of Duty standpoint.
Papa strikes again.
Yeah, they definitely...
You well know, Isaac.
They definitely, like,
It's like I
dried out the fields. Activision did.
with the sweet.
They saw there was money to get, so they released as many games as they possibly
That
could.
analogy, I will smile with delight. That's the sweet. As you scream
It's the very
for
first
your
world issue.
fucking life.
It is, you're right.
Of course, that's the sour. Ciao.
I can get being, like,
Motherfucker.
consistently annoyed that,
The place is wired to blow.
the consistent ask for spend, but I don't think every game has to or needs to be supported forever. I think it's okay with putting out a game, letting it live for a month, and then walking away from it. These cars keep exploding.
A howling hellcat
I'm
humping.
not digging activation for file size. You asked issues with Modern Warfare. Oh, okay, sorry. That was in. Sorry, it was.
Hey, you! Rocket tug!
That was loosely connected with, like, thinking that Activision deserved at least a little credit for how they operated in 2019.
Eating a pair of pigs on a roaring
I was
rampage.
gonna say 2020, but they haven't done anything. So, aside from announced Crash 4, I guess. Wait, that was, yeah. So yeah, it was loosely contextualized to that, but I didn't make that super explicit.
Varla Guns, a doting sibling to a crippled brother, forced into
Counterpoint, who wants to play Call of Duty for more than the year of its release?
primal hunger.
Games end unless it's Counter-Strike, and that's no problem for me. I kind of agree. And it's one of the few games, multiplayer games, that they were able to convert into an annualized franchise, whereas games like FIFA and 2K people are okay buying every year without much pushback, but it seems like it was difficult to get Call of Duty situated in there. Agent Jenny, thanks for the reset. Epic Garrus, thanks for the prime sub. Got any sake with that kimono? I wish I did, but no, I'm on a pretty rough diet right now, so
Saving my worthless pig hide.
alcohol is right out. No booze today. No booze for a while.
Coming to our rescue, Miss.
Varla guns. No wisecracks, okay?
It's pretty warm, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can wear this for much longer. Unless I'll have to wait for the nighttime.
What kind of name is that?
The name I was born with, dipshit. You see, my birth was celebrated. Whereas on your arrival, yeah, I'm sure. I bet they tried to push you back in. Whoever the fuck you are.
His name is Washington. Isaac Washington.
Named after my daddy. And that shit's biblical. So I'd advise showing a little bit more motherfucking respect.
Cute. And what do I call your wife back here?
I'm Agent G.
And Isaac Jr. had issue with my name? You gonna tell me what that G stands for?
Afraid not.
Well, can you ladies at least tell me what brought you to the plantation tonight?
I'm afraid that's top secret.
It's personal.
Personal? More fucking personal than losing your only brother in the world?
Eyes on the road, Paula.
She has her name tattooed on her stomach. Yeah, good old Varla.
Looks like something was eating him alive. More mutants?
No shit.
Hey, Antonius. Thanks for the
If
reset.
you're both finished admiring each other's dicks, can I remind you we have a fucking mass-murdering psychopath son of a bitch to catch?
Nice.
You wait there, woman. Agent Gwendolyn and me are gonna check this shit out.
Fuck you!
Yeah, she's pretty much wearing a loincloth. And her boobs never stop bouncing, yeah.
To do to pacify a bitch. I'm telling you, G, I've tried my best with her. God be my witness. I have shown respect. Charm.
Have you?
Underfucking-standing. But that is the last fucking straw.
Ladies and gentlemen, the infinite tact of Isaac Washington. You do. Truly, you do. Use your tongue better than a $30 hooker. And man, can I say from the bottom of my heart, you are a shining example to all of us. Mankind, I mean.
Don't make me hit you again.
Carney, 1,000 tiny fingers clawing at your spine.
Yeah, Varla's pretty cool, huh? They should have... If only... I want to live in the alternate reality where Wet became a franchise. That was dumb fun. Just third-person action games in general. It's kind of hard to find them.
Is this some kind of fucking sick joke?
These clowns.
Shit! There's something on the roof!
It's my sofa. Fine. Ugh.
Thank you.
Ring kimono, sort of. It's a robe. Kimono styled, I guess. Or
Damn right.
I'm not sure exactly. There's a word for like the robe that's not a kimono.
I'm gonna make your fucking side split.
That was a bad time to slow-mo. Yeah, the soundtrack for this game is really good. I remember buying the soundtrack shortly after it came out. Yukata? Is that it? Okay.
You screaming like a schoolgirl.
The first time I talked with saved a life. She's so scared. So scared.
Wrong way!
At the end of my life, I will see the God Frog. It will ribbon at me.
Good? There ain't nothing good.
Such a weird sound effect. No, Coach, case does not matter in this game. You can just type whatever. Spaces don't matter. Special characters don't matter, I don't think. You don't have to hit the dashes or quotes or anything. It's just the 26 characters in the audio that's not playing, apparently. Oh, okay. Thought it hung up for a second there. You need caps? Nope. You do not. I'm pretty sure. They come. No, it doesn't ding you if you type the special character, so you can type it if you want, but you don't have to. That goes for spaces and capitals, too.
This isn't proper procedure.
Procedure can kiss my ass.
Got him. So much gotten him. Just turned away. Screw that. Not my problem.
Hate motherfucking mutants. Go, Roosters! For fat motherfuckers, they sure move fast.
The mutant compound must have raised their metabolic rate.
Boy, I don't understand half the shit that comes out of your...
Stop interrupting. Not follower, I could alt tab again if I want to play dangerous. Dangerous-like. Oh, there's always a hammer there. I will. I will. I did it.
Thank you.
Yeah, sound be like, no. What about no? What if I didn't do anything?
Lock and load, motherfucker.
Y'all talking about GameStop stuff? Yeah. I moved many an issue of Game Informer in my GameStop days, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Please don't shoot me.
It was a fun read. It's nice to just get a magazine. Something nice about looking at big glossy photos of video games. There's actually been a lot of like collectible books printed that are like anthologies of various consoles. It's been I have a Super Nintendo omnibus with a lot of just amazing spreads in it of the spread art and stuff. I just stopped talking. Drop my combo. Oh, yeah, Sean, hey. What's up? Yeah. Papa, I was never feeling bad. I just had a slight strain in the gym, that's it. And that wasn't an issue like the next day. I just felt like taking it easy.
Help me!
I will. I did.
You saved my life.
Space Area. Ghost Squad is a really fun and very stupid game. Yeah, PC Gamer magazine was hot back in the day when each issue was a book. I used to buy PC Gamer before I got before I had a PC. Just because like what was going on in the PC gaming scene was so much more exciting. The technology being worked with and the game concepts were so different. And yeah, every issue of PC Gamer was like 200 pages. There were tons of previews, just like wild game concepts and gameplay systems I had never heard of in the console world.
Spooky. What the?
Oh man.
Are you holding my hand?
Back when Gary Whitta was editor-in-chief, and Rob Smith before that. It was really cool to work with Rob at Machinima, because they like back-to-back did their editor-in-chief runs on PC Gamer during some of the magazine's best years. The website now is still phenomenally good. I go to PCGamer.com like at least every other day or so. They have tons of good features and a lot of good games coverage. The tone of their coverage is really, really good too. I think PC Gamer, based on the length of it and also just the quality of its writing, has been one of the best outlets. Nobody ever really brings them up, which is unfortunate. It's all the big outlets that people like to point and laugh at, but man, PC Gamer's just been there, just making great content for so long. I still use their like PC hardware guides because they usually have really solid write-ups and on like on where the good values are. Yeah, now we're doing it. Anyway, PCGamer.com rules. They do a fair amount of covering like the mid-tier and indie tier too.
Psychotic!
Oh yeah. So
Shit, man.
Homerton.
That ain't right.
I thought I saw that tweet too, but then I went back and it was I thought deleted. So I was like, oh, well, I won't bring it up then. I thought was pretty sure I wasn't the only one who saw that. Yeah, Digital Foundry is also great. I guess I'm not sure exactly what the how that shakes out. Like, Digital Foundry's owned by Eurogamer, right? Oh, dirty. Damn it. Fudged too many letters. Oh! Sorry. Escape it. There we go.
Like that, motherfucker.
Hardcore violence.
Hey, check out these signs.
You didn't tell me your family was in town, Agent.
I remember there being a pretty rank offender in the PC space that was all anti-SJW. Borg? I don't recall PC Gamer getting tied up into any of that. Maybe you're thinking of Total Biscuit, who was never anti-SJW, to be clear. He was just a supporter of transparency in games journalism. I never got an ounce of misogyny out of Total Biscuit, but he was pretty deep in the PC scene and pretty vocal of like supporting transparency and ethics in journalism. Except he's like one of the two that actually meant it, I think. But the association, I think, rubbed some people wrong.
AMS agent, put your hands in the air.
All of them, if you be so motherfucking kind.
Now there's some good.
Oh, hello, Eddie Hedgehog. How are you? Holly Shilladin, why do you say that?
You little motherfucker.
I'm glad to hear it.
Here he comes.
Squatto, yeah. Tiny Squatto Part 2. Yeah, Homerton, it was a whole mess. Alright, right about that. No, it's okay, boss. Using lol to say rip Total Biscuit is I think how he'd be okay with that, I think. That's certainly how I'd like to remember him. Because I think that was from a StarCraft tournament, wasn't it? Him like hand on chin laughing like that.
Hygiene at a time like this.
Anyone that likes StarCraft that much can't be a bad man. I'm getting a little choked up now. It just bums me out that like some people get really torn up about that association, which isn't fair given he spent his entire life working his ass off. That dude put out content like a motherfucker. And it was clear that he cared a lot about games. Like, that was always number one for him. He was largely above a lot of politics. And I think also some people resented him for that. Because he didn't play the game.
Back up.
And sometimes he bit off more trouble for himself than he needed to. Because he didn't. Like, sometimes just saying a thing or... I don't know. Keeping it real. He never didn't keep it real. That man was always real. And sometimes it's just... Sometimes I can appreciate that. Because I have trouble not keeping it real, too. I'm getting a little misty now thinking about it. As I always rooted for Axiom esports players. I also felt like Axiom just had a lot of like really charismatic and fun players. Crank was one of my favorite players forever. I was glad that they got him. I think Beal was probably my all-time favorite SC2 player, but Keen was really good too. I'm just thinking about it. FOV sliders, yeah. Every FOV slider we have is thanks to the big man upstairs.
Back up.
Giving us that ultra wide resolution. What'd you do, Ajax? Yeah, when keeping it real goes wrong. I've been thinking a lot about that ever since Bruce talked about it. You beat Trilla? Hey, look at that! Big gamers out here making miracles happen.
That bastard had to be the sickest mutant yet.
It's still alive.
So now we're stuck out here in the ass end of nowhere with no ride and motherfucking Papa Caesar on a train to fuck knows where.
What's up, Danny McFly? Good to see you. Welcome.
And where the fuck have you gone?
Astrea Axel Kairos.
Stupid ass name.
Thank you for the sub. Are you gonna head out, Jess? All right. Thanks for watching.
No fucking way.
Always good to see you.
You know, Washington, a man driving a car with his own choice of music is one of the finest experiences he can have in an automobile.
You call this
is just straight Tarantino now.
Music, man, motor, isolated from the outside world.
Musing about driving a car.
Music making you nod your head with every beat while the outside's just passing you by. You know where I'm coming from?
If I did, that's not the type of shit I share.
Well, how do you mean?
A brother cannot be asked.
Oh, you heading out too, Killer Red Wagon?
Personal affiliation to his music.
See you later. I'm gonna see if my Switch will boot up now.
Trust that motherfucker. These things take time. Here I am, teamed up with a partner I don't even fucking need, forced to sit in the motherfucking passenger seat, which I have not fucking done since I was a kid.
Oh, what did Bruce say about keeping it real that made you think about? Oh, just his like take on that sketch is that there are some times where keeping it real costs you, and you don't gain anything from it. I think I could learn a lot from that.
I was listening to that.
You fucking
Shoot, it's not booting anymore. I got really lucky that one time, but
play that shit.
Hey, that there is country western's finest.
You are one fucked up fuck. You know that? That's offensive shit you're playing me.
What's up, Astro Falcon?
You ever thought of therapy?
What the fuck for?
All you do is get pissed off at and with just about anything and anyone. I
wanted to play Enter the Gungeon
here with you.
Conver-fucking-sation?
Yes, conver-motherfucking-sation.
But it's on my Switch. Maybe I need to start it over on PC.
Shut up. You play your music. You play it your way, and I will just drive.
Can I drive?
No.
Can I have a lollipop?
Yes.
Alright, yeah. It's not coming back on now. What the hell, man? It booted earlier. How did I get lucky? Yeah, man, I think my battery is just fritzed. I think maybe it just can't put out the voltage to actually boot properly sometimes. Just see my dank MK shoes in the mail? Yes. Your feet are smelling fresh. Oh. I didn't actually spray a lot. I wiped down the outsides of everything I shipped out, but I didn't like spray the inside with Febreze. I probably should have done that. But I'm glad you got your Sub-Zero shoes. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break and eat some vegetables. Dim sum for Papa. I might be taking a few more breaks than usual because I have to basically constantly eat vegetables, or I'm gonna pass out. I'll constantly drink caffeine. It's a weird week, but it's day 5. I've only got 2 more days to go, and then my calorie limit has to go up, right? Okay, I'll be back in a second, guys. See you in a minute. Enjoy, I guess, the break.